Hi,
Hello, ma'am.
hi, Jaya.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
No, no, it's okay. All right. You aren't that late, I think. It's only 2 minutes. Okay. So, how are you doing, Jaya?
Yes, ma'am, I'm pretty good. Thank you so much for asking. How about you?
Yeah, even I'm doing good. And yes, this is my last session of the day. So,
Okay.
all right.
Yes.
Yeah. So, you had a normal working day, right? Like,
Yes.
and
Yes.
how is the weather over there? Like, I really want to know how's the weather over in Kolkata.
It's too hot, but
Mhm.
actually, from the last few days, it has been raining, like
Mhm.
on and off.
Mhm.
So the temperature is quite like bearable, I
Okay.
can say.
Okay.
But still, it's hot.
Mhm. All right. Yeah, the worst part is that we sweat a lot over there. Like it's like
Oh.
there is a lot of humidity over there, right?
Yes, ma'am. So where are you now?
Uh, I'm currently staying in Hyderabad.
Oh.
But I had visited Kolkata some times ago, and I have experienced the summer season over there, which was something extraordinary for me.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, it's so humid over there that you sweat and sweat, and through the entire day you will be just sweating.
Yeah. Yes.
All right. So, Jaya, today it's about our discussion is more about real versus real hero, like what we see uh, over the screen, the kind of heroes we have, and in real life, in reality, the kind of heroes, in real life. Uh, the kind of heroes we have in our society. I think there is a great deal of difference in between these two heroes, right? So, can you do you also relate with this thought? Do you think that this is relatable, or do you think do you have some other opinion regarding this?
No, I have the same opinion. Yes.
So you do feel that real heroes, like what's the difference between how they project heroes in the movie and how in real life you see a real hero?
So, ma'am, for me, I think a real hero is a person who does not feel afraid to speak up
Hmm.
for themselves as
Right.
well as for others
Hmm.
whenever they see injustice is happening.
Hmm.
They have the courage to go and stand for the right.
Right.
So I think he or she is the real hero,
Hmm.
and we need more uh, like this in our society nowadays,
Hmm.
because all we do these days is just look at a situation and just turn away,
Right.
because it's not happening with us, it's not happening with anybody related to us,
Hmm.
so we should not be bothered about this. But
Exactly.
it's like waiting for our turn,
Hmm.
because the
Right.
next person can be you, so why
Yes.
wait?
Hmm.
If you really want to change, if you really think that this is not right and
Hmm.
you really want to change that, so
Hmm.
why not start from today? Speak about that, speak up for the right, and then I think because of you, people who have the same thoughts and who have the same perspective, but somehow they are holding themselves back, by
Hmm.
looking at you, they also feel motivated to do the same.
Right.
So it is beneficial for the society as a whole.
Hmm.
And actually, we are not able to see many of the real heroes. We are not able to know about them because the media does not cover them all the
Right.
time.
Right.
And I think because of the real heroes, sometimes we are able to know about such incidences.
Hmm.
Like if I talk about, so like autobiographies and biographies,
Right.
so these kind of things. So in those kind of movies, we get to know certain characters whom we did not know about
Yes. Yes.
before,
Right.
and it's good to know about. them, and how did they like manage the situation. And
Mm-hmm.
because I think everyone, no one is born courageous.
Absolutely.
You have
We,
to develop this
mhm.
over time,
Right,
and people who it also depends upon your background, your social situation that you are currently in.
right, right.
So
That's absolutely true. According to you, like people working in what profession do you consider to be real heroes? Like, do you see that like a particular people belonging to a certain profession, they are real heroes, or do you feel that like in our society we can randomly find heroes anywhere in the society?
yes, we absolutely we can randomly find real heroes.
Hmm.
But if I talk about professions, then I think the soldiers who
Hmm.
are at the borders,
Right.
and as well as the doctors,
Hmm.
nurses as well, because
Yes.
they take care of the sick people,
Hmm.
and the doctors are recognized as like second god.
Right. Right.
So I
Yes.
think these two
in
professions
saving
are,
in saving lives, like we do consider doctors as heroes when they are able to save a person or a patient, but mostly when you would be seeing a different picture, uh,
yes,
in case a doctor is not being able to save any patient, then immediately
yes,
the person, the image, uh, most of the people, they put down the image of that doctor immediately, like
yes, sir. I think exceptions are everywhere,
mhm,
and the medical industry, I think, is a field many people not aware of.
mhm,
Like we don't know how to save. We know certain things like first aid,
right,
and how we can cure certain diseases
mhm,
with the help of different home remedies. But other than that, we do not have much knowledge, and we rely completely on doctors.
right, right,
And if the diagnosis is not, it has not been done properly, then it's not possible for them to identify the main disease. And I
absolutely.
think that's where the main problem actually
Mhm, right,
starts
right, right.
starts from. Yes.
Exactly. Jaya, in your real life, if I ask, like in your real life, like like who do you consider the hero of your life? Like if you have to pick a person and you think that this is the real hero, like you have learned a lot from that person, then who would that
It will definitely be my mother.
be?
So
Mm-hmm.
the last time also I spoke about my mother a lot. So she is my real hero, and she will always remain my real hero no matter what. I
Mm-hmm.
learned a lot from her. I admired her. She is my inspiration till today.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And she always tells me that do whatever your heart wants or
Mm-hmm.
speaks you to do.
Right.
Don't hold yourself back, because uh, like every mother, she has the idea that no, my daughter is capable of doing anything that
Right.
she wants, and she can achieve anything that she desires for.
Absolutely.
So she always gives me motivation. So she is the real hero of my life.
Mm-hmm. Right, right. I think the principles which you have taken from her. I think these will remain forever, and that is the reason we basically consider a person as our hero, because we admire that person, we take inspiration from that person, and there cannot be a second version of that. Like it's only one person, like whom you can fully trust. You can just put yourself into that person, like you can trust blindly, your faith, you can put your faith to that person. So definitely I do consider that this is absolutely the right answer. Jaya, has it ever happened to you that you like if I ask you that you have been in a situation and you stood, or like what is the bravest thing you have ever done in your life?
I don't think I have done anything bravest in my life, but
I think
so
those small moments which when we realize that yes, few minutes back also I couldn't think that I would be able to, but I did this, and that's how you turn out to be a bravest person. So I think any such moment which you have experienced.
Yes, so I can talk about this incident. So after completing my post graduation, all of my friends were doing something,
Mhm.
and along with they were preparing for competitive exams, government exams,
Mhm.
and they and why they were doing some kind of jobs here and there just to be able to stay in Kolkata,
Okay.
to be able to pay their own expenses.
Mhm.
And but I took the decision that I will leave Kolkata, I will go to my home, I will prepare and I will crack the exam and I will do a job.
Okay.
So like I didn't think of anything else, because what would have been what I would have been my god. So what I would do if I did not clear the competitive exam, then because it is a time taking process and I have given myself 2 years. And if I did not clear it, if I came back after 2 years, then in my educational sector, there will be a gap of 2 years.
Right.
And that would be difficult for me to pursue my like higher studies or like
Mhm.
PhD.
Right.
So, but I took the decision and I prepared and I cracked the exam. So, it was my sole decision. It
Mhm.
was not influenced by any other
Right.
person.
Mhm.
And my mother believed in me, but my father and my brother was insisting on doing something,
Mhm.
staying in Kolkata and doing something along with just do the preparation.
Mhm.
But yes, I think that was the bravest decision I took at that time.
Mhm. And you don't have any regrets for that. I think you are like, because it turned out to be a big success. So definitely, I think you are happy with the decision which you have made. Right.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay. Wonderful. Wonderful. So, like in the movies, the heroes we see, uh, most of them, they are more influential in the society, and they have a bigger fan following compared to the real life heroes. Why do you think so that in our society, we still have this kind of mentality where we admire a person who is being projected on a bigger screen, and we look at that person as a real hero, whereas we are not really aware of the potential or capabilities of the ordinary people who are living in our society, and we do not give them the right credit.
Actually, ma'am, the movie business is very glamorous, and we all want to live like them,
Mhm.
because we all think that oh, uh, they have everything, and they are the best. They are living a life that is not comparable to others.
Right.
They are larger than life
Right.
figures. We consider them such that.
Mhm.
And because of that, I think we are so much crazy about whenever a movie is launching, and like publicity and all. So I
Mhm.
think because of this, we have and also like they research a lot.
Mhm.
If it's a song, like if it's a dress for a particular scene, the locations and everything, they do so much research, and a lot of people are actually employed in that particular industry. It's not about the actors and actresses and producers and directors. A lot of other jobs are also associated in that sector, and they put in a lot of effort, and I think because of that they are able to portray those characters in such a magnificent way that people instantly get uh, inspired by those things. So I
Mhm.
think because of that
Right.
they have bigger influence than the real heroes.
Okay, right, right, right. I think yes, that yes, you did say right, and but the thing is, that all the people who work, I think none of them are visible to the public. Like public, ultimately, they only can see the leading actors or the protagonist in the on the screen. So that's how they become more influential. But yes, definitely, your point is correct. Um, Coming back to that question, which I asked, that what is the bravest thing you have done, and you did talk about the decision about your career which you had made. If I ask you, like, anything else, if you have done, like for example, speaking, in a public situation, speaking up or standing for your point of view, or talking to a crush or any such thing, we need a lot of courage to do that. And anytime, like, asking, I think that you are in a government job, but telling a no to your boss, that no, I'm not going to do this, or I cannot work overtime, or I need a raise for this, that obviously in government job you do not have the scope to ask for a raise, because the salary is fixed over there. But
Yes.
telling your higher authority that no, I am not going to do this work, or any such thing, like standing up for your opinion or any such thing. Have you done any such thing so far?
No, ma'am, not at my workplace. I have never said no to any of my higher authorities
Mhm.
because I always try to do the things that they tell me to do, because it's not that hard to do. We
Okay.
can do such things, and it's just about a matter of time.
Mhm.
Like, if it takes time, uh, like if somebody is telling me to do something to make a report and submit it, and
Right.
if it's 6 p.m. already, then
Mm.
maybe I will take uh, uh, 1 hour more to complete that. And
Right.
some people may say that no, I will do that tomorrow, and
Mhm.
so I always look for different ways so that I can complete the task as quickly as possible.
Mhm.
I yeah, and I will do that
Mhm.
for sure. And
Okay.
other than that, I'm actually a shy person. I'm also introvert. The
Mhm.
only thing I do is that I am like whenever something is wrong with my colleagues and with my friends, or someone closer to me, when I feel that they are having some kind of a problem, I go to them and try to speak to them. And
Mhm.
because uh, they feel easier to confide in me, and they tells me their problems, and I give them the right kind of solutions.
Right.
So these things I have done. Other than that, I don't think. And I want to say one thing, that so now, because I'm doing a job, it's a
Mhm.
government job, and
Mhm.
so somehow people, they perceive us like as a reputed personality.
Right.
Uh, so so whenever I see something wrong, I speak up. I try to speak up, and people so they hear me and they stop doing that.
Okay.
So that I did only inside the office premise,
Mhm.
not outside.
All right. All right. Okay. Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah. You do believe that you can influence people, like a group of people, or maybe in a particular community, you have the capability to influence the people, and or maybe convincing them in the right way. So that's what you target to do at times, like if the situation
Yes.
arises. Okay. Right. Yeah, I think, that's what, like, see, as you said, that nobody is born courageous, but every day, the simple acts of these showing up our courage, standing up for ourselves, or standing up for our principles and our beliefs, I think this is what makes us brave, right? So the all
Yes.
these things definitely make us brave, and like, we can become an idol for someone, definitely. uh, what is the most difficult thing for you, like, you have thought that learning this thing, or gaining this skill would be really difficult for me, but you achieved it?
Mm, no, there is no such thing till now.
Okay, okay. Driving, or I think speaking in English you are already doing, right? Cooking, any
Yeah.
any any such thing which you are, like, you feel
No,
that I.
these things I can do. I can do cooking.
Mhm.
I want to learn driving, and I'm confident about it. So I know that I will definitely learn it.
Okay.
So, so for me, actually, for certain things, I feel motivated myself. I
Mhm.
know in my mind that no, this thing I can, no, I can just kill it. I can
Okay.
do it like l- better than any other
Oh.
person. So
Mhm.
this feeling is inside me, but for certain things, I do not feel any motivation. I do not feel anything from inside me that is telling me that no, you can do it. Uh, so when I started my English speaking journey, I was very demotivated and disheartened, and
Mhm.
I was analyzing myself each day, and I was not able to find any improvement,
Mhm.
uh, which is again not possible because you have to take some time, and after a
Yes,
certain period of time, maybe you will be able to see some percentage of improvement.
absolutely.
So, but now I think for the past 3 4 days, I
Mhm.
can say whenever I took sessions,
Mhm.
I was so confident.
Right, right.
I again found that actually that voice inside me that no,
Mhm.
you know certain
Mhm.
things and
Mhm.
you can speak
Mhm.
well.
Right,
So
right.
I found my voice. So that's why I am happy, and I think you can also feel the difference compared to my previous class. I don't know whether you
Absolutely.
will remembered it
I do
or not.
remember, and I was going to tell you in the feedback time only that yes, I do see a great level of confidence. I think that's one thing, and now when you have achieved this command over the language, or if I say that you have made this commendable progress, in your language journey. So now, definitely, Jaya, I would suggest you one thing, that whenever you get the opportunity for a public speaking event, like you are supposed, like you need to stand up on the stage or in front of the dais, like if you are being given the opportunity to speak, I believe that you would be do you will be able to do it, successfully. So I don't think that you will hesitate, or you will feel shy, or you will have any sort of anxiety. Definitely, I can say that now, if you get the opportunity, please go ahead with it and speak up, because that's what I feel that should be the ultimate thing for a learner, that if they do not have that hesitation to speak in front of an audience, I think that's the one thing which you can experiment now, that whenever you get the opportunity, obviously in the office you might be holding meetings, or you might be speaking if there are presentations and all. But standing up on the stage, speaking in front of a crowd or an audience, it takes a real grit, like a lot of courage. So definitely now I would suggest you that go ahead with it. In case you get the opportunity, don't miss those opportunities.
Thank you, ma'am. It means a lot to me.
Yes, yes.
Thank you.
Otherwise you're like, I can see that you're doing brilliant when it comes to your grammar, pronunciation, all the things are absolutely perfect. Your voice modulation is the best part, that you are being able to modulate your voice at the right place, at the right tone, with the right tone. So that's wonderful. Okay, it's just that yeah, one more thing, that just try to be ease. I know that you are relaxed at this moment. It's just that, like, your hand gestures when you are speaking, uh, your movement of your head, these are like need to be done in a more relaxed way, so that you feel that your body language is in accordance with the with your voice, and with your speech. So definitely, that shows up your confidence. So
Yes,
definitely I
ma'am.
would suggest you to go ahead with it. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. I'll take care of that, ma'am.
Yeah. All right, Jaya. Like, it was a wonderful session, I must say, and I'm happy to see that you have made this beautiful progress, and you are speaking beautifully. You have gained this fluency. So best of luck.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay. Good night. Take care.
Bye bye, ma'am. Good night.